Hi everyone. Walking your dog in winter brings extra challenges, and as a greyhound owner, icy pavement, sleet, snow and driving rain plus sub-zero temperatures can be a cause for concern. So let's take a look at some of the things we might want to consider when we're walking our greyhound in the colder months of the year. Bright crisp mornings are not usually a problem, and snow can be loads of fun for sniffing in and generally acting like a loony. But cold windy days are not always popular, and for mine in particular it's that icy cold rain that causes concern, whatever the time of year, to be fair. So if your greyhound is normally enthusiastic about going for a walk, it may come as a bit of a shock to you when they are not very keen to uncurl from their cosy bed when you suggest a walk. While some are happy to go out in all weathers, then there are others, such as Daisy, who would much rather stay curled up in bed under a cosy blanket. So does it matter if you miss a walk or two? To be honest, the simple answer is no. It's not that desperate if you happen to miss a walk. I do tend to offer them, but if they give me dirty looks and imply that they don't want to come, I leave them be. Now, as long as they take themselves out to toilet in the garden, then they've done what they need to do and we can pass by that walk. Daisy in particular is always very keen to stay in bed on miserable days, and it's pretty chilly here this morning, which is why she's not joining us for this video. And while the boys are happy to go for a walk, they do need to wrap up. If Daisy's going to hate every minute, I'd much rather she stay in bed. I don't see the point of her coming on the walk and being miserable. Wearing suitable clothes makes a huge difference, not just for you, but also for your dog. So a thick cosy coat, a nice snuggly snood to keep the draft from their neck, and that can make a big difference to your enjoyment of the walk, as well as looking pretty cute. There are some extra precautions we need to take at this time of year, however. When it's very wet, we have to consider the risk of Alabama rot. This is a disease that's come to the fore more recently in the UK. It has an unknown cause, so it's hard to know exactly what to do to avoid it, but it is linked to walking in muddy areas, such as woodlands where there is a lot of mud and also leaf mulch in the winter. It tends to start as small red blisters on the nose or on the paws, so it's clearly the parts of the dog in contact with the ground. Maybe they're sniffing as well as walking on it. And in icy weather, we also need to think about whether the roads have been salted. Ingestion of salt from licking their paws after the walk could cause them to have too much salt intake in that day, and that will put a lot of pressure on their kidneys. It can cause excessive thirst, and it can even lead to vomiting, diarrhea and lethargy. So it's something you definitely need to be aware of. If it's very icy, remember that cold can burn just as much as heat. So if you're going to be walking on pavements, you might want to use a paw wax to protect their paws and keep the walk shorter. After a walk, always check their paws carefully, look for any injuries or any soreness, and wash the paws with warm water and a cleansing solution such as Hibby Scrub to remove anything that could cause problems later on. So that's all for today. We'll be back again soon with more videos for you. Bye for now.
Look out for new videos every Monday, and why not subscribe so you don't miss out?